All right. Well, welcome everybody to Find Your Fabulous. I'm so glad that you guys are here tonight. So I just love this topic because for me, becoming well or becoming healthy or that's so limiting and it's so small. So finding my fabulous kind of incorporates all these things. So first, before we begin, um, I'm going to give you all a chance to ask questions. Go ahead and chat. If you have questions, go ahead and post in the chat and I will try to keep up with those. But because I want to honor your time, I'm going to just plow through the class and then we'll open it up for discussion afterwards, okay? So first, I just wanted to bring our attention to the fact that the way that our society is set up, we are really great at sick care, right? We're so great at taking care of ourselves when we're sick and making sure that we have things to protect us when we're sick. But we're not so great about health care and protecting our health. So wouldn't it be awesome if we could put our focus on our health rather than our sickness? And that's kind of what Finding Your Fabulous to me is all about, is focusing on health and wellness and staying above the wellness line and not going to the sickness place, right? All right, so I hope you're ready to put your health first because I know that you are and you can or you wouldn't be here, and I know I am. So let's just talk about all the things that make you fabulous. These are just my things. I know that you probably have stuff that works for you and more power to you. And I'd love to hear about it at the end. Dive in and add your 2 cents worth. That's why we're here. We can learn from each other. So not just one thing will make us feel fabulous, right? I really feel like it's a combination of these things. And we're going to just dive into each one of these a little bit. Food, the food we eat is huge and really contributes to our overall fabulous factor. Exercise, moving our bodies. Sleep, getting enough of it. Dealing with our emotions and making sure they're in check. And then we're going to culminate with talking about how Young Living essential oils and the products can support every single one of those aspects of our life and more. So let's first start with food. Okay, so food actually opens up a whole other topic that we're going to talk about, which is toxins, because food can create toxins in our bodies too, right? Processed foods, tons of toxins, toxicity level rises. And the food that we eat is so important to our health. We can choose, I'm just going to pass on this little info for what it's worth because it's a really important book to me that really changed the way I saw food and what I put into my body. It's by Dr. Joel Fuhrman, and it's called Eat to Live. And basically, and there's a lot of people out there that, that talk about the same types of things that he does. So, but he talks about how important it is to put nutritious, high nutrient value foods in our bodies. There are lots of foods out there like white potatoes, rice. They're not bad for us, so to speak, right? They don't have any toxins in them, but they absolutely bring no value to our lives and to our bodies. So the idea is to really look for those nutrient-dense foods, which tend to be things that are grown and fresh. So that's just really important. Exercise. So obviously, when we exercise, our blood gets circulating, our moods are better, our energy is better. We can decrease our stress, which we're going to talk about in the emotion part. Our skin health is actually better. It's good for our muscles and bones to be moving, especially as we age. It's so important to keep moving. This contributes highly to our fabulous factor. All right, sleep. We got to get enough. We just have to. Our bodies are designed to rest, to go, 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 and rest, right? God even rested on the 7th day. What makes us think that we don't need to rest? I don't know. So we need to rest. It can improve our concentration and our focus. You know how you get that brain fog when you haven't had enough sleep? Hey, we don't want to do that. And our creativity. And I don't know about you, but I get darn cranky when I don't get enough sleep. So don't want to get cranky. Now, so as difficult as those three things are, giving up our Reese's peanut butter cups, you know, or waking up at 6 a.m. to go to the gym. These are hard things to do, hard habits to break, hard habits to start. But guess what's even harder? Dealing with our emotions and really learning what it is that makes us tick, and that makes us choose the things that we choose, that makes us respond the way we respond. We can go to the gym 7 days a week. We can eat the healthiest diet in the world. But if we are carrying around anger in our gut, we're not going to feel fabulous, you guys. We're just not. So this is probably primary. And it's one of the hardest things to do, right? If I ask you to forgive that person that you've been carrying a grudge on or with for years, that's a lot harder to do than saying no to that hot fudge sundae. So, so some things that I have done, and a lot of this is new for me, but I truly believe that we respond out of habits. And we respond out of places that we have been told in the past who we are. It may not really be who we are, but someone once said, oh, Sherry is so shy. Sherry's not very smart. Sherry's not very good at math. Sherry's not very pretty. She needs to lose about 10 pounds. You know, whatever it is, we carry it. We hear this, we carry it, and we believe it. These are other people's thoughts and projections of us put upon us that we have started to believe. Or it could be, you know, a spouse that said we're very, you know, we're not thoughtful, or, you know, we're not sexy enough, or whatever. We carry this, and then we respond and react, and we live out of those beliefs. Well, guess what? I truly believe that we were all created for greatness. We have greatness within us. God is within us. God is the ultimate creator. So we have creativity within us. We have limitless potential within us. We can do anything, but we have to believe it, and we have to know it with our whole heart. So, so we have to get rid of those old tapes. I truly believe in visualization, seeing it the way you want it, not the way it is. For example, you're in rush hour traffic, and you're at a standstill. Instead of saying, oh my gosh, this happens all the time. I can't believe this. You know, I'm going to be late. There's no way I'm going to get to my appointment now. What is going on? All these people are just stopped. Okay, what does that do? That creates negativity, anger, frustration. And guess what? We've just put that out there, that we're not going to get to our place on time, that we are frustrated, that we are angry. What if instead we just saw it the way we wanted it? You know what? I'm so happy and grateful that I have this time, this downtime in this traffic. I know that I needed that. I'm going to listen to some mellow music. I'm going to listen to a tape. I'm going to pop in a tape and listen to Bob Proctor and get my frequency high. Or, you know, I really needed this break, and I'm so glad that everybody is okay. You know, and I'm going to get to where I'm going to get at the right time. Totally changes the outcome, right? So, stuff like that. Affirmation's great. All right, moving on to dun, 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 essential oils. So let's just talk a minute for what are essential oils? Well, they are the most powerful part of a plant. They have over 100 compounds and constituents in them. They are so mighty. My internet connection is unstable, it's telling me, but I'm going to continue talking. Let me know Let me know if you can't hear me. All right. Essential oils provide support for every system in our body. I'm not just talking things like respiratory system, digestive system. I'm talking about spiritual. I'm talking about emotional, right? Essential oils are so mighty. They are so full of goodness. It's unbelievable. Tests have actually shown that essential oils reach the heart, liver, and thyroid in 3 seconds. 3 seconds when they are inhaled, right? And we're going to talk about the different ways you can use essential oils. And they're found in the bloodstream in 26 seconds when they are applied topically. Guys, that's fast. That's really fast. They're mighty, I'm telling you. And so here's the thing. Essential oils, they're fabulous, right? And they're starting to be all over. They're not new. They're not a new fad. They've been around forever. And, but here's the thing. Everyone's selling them now. And there is no rating system out there for essential oils. Like you can pick up a box of cereal, see all the labels in it, and know if it's good for you or not. You know what's in it. You can make a choice. I do not want to have this in my body. This is what it says is in it, whatever. Not so for essential oils. There are no nutrition facts on the oils. That means that you have to trust your source. You have to know your source. And that's another reason I am here tonight to talk to you about this source, Young Living Essential Oils, because I know this source. And I'm here to educate you on this source because it is by far, it is so pure, so pristine. They go through so many tests, and we're going to get into that in a minute. So the tests are always done in triplicate. They do an 8-point testing every single time to ensure the purity, and then they run it in triplicate. They do that 3 times, 8 testings, 3 different times. And do you know that Young Living has never had a recall on their essential oils, and we are now 25 years old? I'd say that's a pretty good track record, wouldn't you? There's different levels of purity. Authentic is the highest level, and of course that's what Young Living is. That means it is totally 100% pure. Nothing is in that bottle except the oil from the plant, no additives or anything. And so here's the thing, guys. Other companies can tend to they can add. Okay, why would another company add something to a bottle of oil and not just put pure oil in it? Why would they do that? It's cheaper. It saves them money, right? If they just put a little bit of oil in there, and by the way, for an essential oil bottle to be labeled pure therapeutic grade essential oil, it only has to have 5% oil in it. 5% oil. What is the other 95%? I don't know. Do you? No, because it's not listed on the bottle, because they don't have to list it on the bottle, because it's a trade secret. So we don't know unless you know the source. So we want to make sure, we want to make darn sure, especially as we're talking about finding your fabulous and getting away from these toxins and these chemicals, which I'm about to talk to you that are in your home as well. We want to go away from chemicals, right, guys? So why in the world would we ever want to buy an essential oil that might have chemicals in it when we're trying to get away from chemicals? It makes no sense. And some of these oils, guys, are just adulterated. We don't know what's in them. So I'm telling you, I know what's in Young Living oils, and it's 100% therapeutic grade essential oils. So you know what's interesting is that what's in that bottle, as we said, it's just the oil, right? So why are some oils more expensive than others? Well, get this, rose oil, okay? It takes 60,000 rose blossoms, 60,000 to provide 1 ounce of rose oil. So you know that bottle of rose oil that you see in Walgreens for $5? There cannot be any rose oil in that. They just can't. And the frankincense bottle that you see somewhere that's selling for even $10, you cannot distill frankincense for $10 a bottle. If it's really pure frankincense, you just can't. So you and this is one thing that I love. Let's talk about the sandalwood, right? The sandalwood tree must be to be up to Young Living standards, because they go through all of these tests to see when is the best time to distill these plants. When am I going to get the highest constituency, the highest bang for our buck in these oils? What time of day, what moisture level of the soil, all this stuff. So that's one thing they're testing for, right? Well, a sandalwood tree must be 30 years old and 30 feet high before it can be cut down for distillation. And then Gary Young's sandalwood trees adds to that, they must be 90% dead before they are harvested, because that's when they have found they get the best and most pristine and pure oil. Our company is amazing. All right, so let's just talk about toxins for a minute, shall we? So this is another thing that just can really ruin our fabulous. It goes into all those things that we're talking about. Your house, the things that you put on your body, right? There's toxins everywhere. We've got to be label readers. We have to take control of our homes, guys. You are in control of what you put on your body. We don't have control over some things when we walk outside, but in our homes, we have control. You must take control. Pull out all of those household cleaners. Pull out all of those laundry detergents and dryer sheets and things like that. Look at them. Look at what's on the labels. It's women. We as a culture, especially women, tend to put on over 300 chemicals in and on our body in one day. 80 of them before breakfast, if you're a woman especially, because that's like all our personal care products, our shampoos, our soaps, all of that. So let's talk about how we can find our fabulous using the Young Living Premium Starter Kit. You know, there's over 300 oils. There's a lot of essential oils out there. So it can be very overwhelming. How do I get started? How do I use these to help me find my fabulous? Well, what's so wonderful is Young Living has actually put together a starter kit for you to help you find your fabulous. And they have chosen the 12 most popular, most effective oils for you that will cover almost everything. And we're going to go through and point out what they cover. Almost anything that you would have an issue with, every body system, every one of those things we talked about when we started. There's an oil for one of those in this kit. So let's just go over. This is what the kit looks like. All right, here are 10 of your 12 oils. And then the other ones are right here. They are your extra oils. They're your extra oils. All right, we will go through all of these. All right, let's start with frankincense. Frankincense. See, and I did offer, I offered. If you're watching this and you do not have these, make sure, I'm so sorry that let me turn off my sound. Oh no, but then maybe you can't hear me. I don't know. Okay. If you're watching this on the replay and you don't know what these smell like, just message me, because I would be happy to send you little samples of all these. All right, so frankincense smells amazing. It's great for your skin. It is a wonderful skin oil. Obviously, it's all over the Bible. It's very, very, very spiritual, highly spiritual, and it's very grounding, and it can help you find your purpose. Going back to all of those things that we talked about earlier, it's wonderful for your emotions and balancing emotions, and it's wonderful to help you sleep. It's great in the diffuser. All right, next we have lavender. Most of us have smelled lavender at one point in our life. I want you to smell this one. Did you smell it? All right, it's different. It's not really flowery and sweet. It's so good. And they call lavender like the Swiss Army knife of oils because it has a zillion million different purposes. But let's just say it's a great skin oil. And when you think about spa, calm, relaxation, lavender. So lavender is great for our emotions and for our sleep. This might be a good time to talk about how we use these oils. I'm sorry I didn't tell you that earlier. There's only 3 ways that you use them. It's very easy. You can put them on your skin topically, right? You just put a couple of drops in your hand. Always activate it. Don't ask me why. I believe it. I've heard it. Activate it. Just swirl it around and then put it on somewhere, right? Oh, this was a bad one for me to put on while I'm teaching a class. I'm going to get very relaxed. Get very relaxed. I hope I don't fall asleep while I'm teaching my class. Okay, that's topically. Aromatically, do the same thing that I just did. I'm not going to do it again because I'll really get sleepy. Activate it. Cover your nose. And breathe in. Amazing, right? Amazing. Okay, I'm going to mute you, Susan. Hello, I'm so glad that you are here, but I'm going to mute your. I'm going to mute you so that we don't have any feedback. Okay. So you can also diffuse in a diffuser. And this diffuser comes with the starter kit. It's absolutely gorgeous, very easy to use. And diffusing is one of the easiest ways to use our oils. And then the third way is internally. You can choose to do it this way or not. I do it this way every single day. And by internally, that can have a lot of different ways that you can do that. You can put a couple of drops of something, as we're going to talk about in a while, in your water. You can drink it. You can put it in an empty veggie capsule and take it like a pill. You can cook with it. Okay, so there's a lot of ways that you can take it internally. All right, so moving on. We've just talked about frankincense and lavender. We're going to talk about peppermint for a minute. Peppermint is just an amazing oil. And the peppermint that comes in the starter kit is actually a vitality oil. I don't know, you can't really see that very well. You notice the labeling is different. You see this has like a colored label. This has a white label with the green in the middle. Let me see. I think somebody's asking a question. Can I share the replay? Oh, please. Yes, you can, April. Go right ahead. Absolutely. This is for everybody. Thank you for asking. Peppermint. Oh my goodness. So many things, but gastrointestinal, digestive discomfort. It's great. It's a great support for your digestive system. And again, you can use this one all 3 ways. You can take this internally. You can put a drop in your water and drink it because it is a vitality oil. That means you can take it internally. It's also, you can rub the other kind of peppermint on your belly and just use it topically. And then you can also diffuse it. It's great. Gives you energy, focus, concentration. It's another one. I like to put it on before I go work out. So this helps with your exercise, right? We're talking about exercise. Wonderful. Helps with your exercise. Gives you energy. All right, Citrus Fresh. Citrus Fresh is just a smell good. It is a smell good. And it's also what, guys? Wait, can you see? It is this is bad lighting for this. Vitality oil, because it's white. You can't even see it. You can't even see the orange. Oh, there a little bit. Anyway, it smells so good. So all of our citrus oils, if you just think citrus, they're just happy oils. Citrus Fresh is a blend, and I don't want to quote all of the oils that are in there because I don't want to miss one, but there's a lot of great citrus oils in there, and there's spearmint, which makes it really interesting to smell. This is a wonderful one to diffuse. It's great for your emotions because it's a happy oil. It is great for just making a place smell good. If you just want a place to smell good, diffuse Citrus Fresh. Okay? And you know how we were talking about toxins? Some of the most toxic things in your home are air fresheners, candles, and those horrible laundry sheets and fabric softeners. Citrus Fresh is a wonderful way to replace all of those. Put it in your diffuser to freshen your air. You do not need air fresheners. You don't need candles because it smells fabulous. My internet connection is unstable. That's what it says. So hopefully, hopefully you can hear me. And also a great way to take away some of your toxic stuff in your home is to get rid of those dryer sheets and that fabric softener and use wool dryer balls and put some citrus fresh oil on the wool dryer balls in your dryer, and your clothes will smell amazing with no chemicals. It's a win-win. Okay, thieves. Well, okay, we all have a gateway oil. Thieves is mine. All right. A gateway oil, the one that brought us to the oils, and I'd love to hear yours. Thieves is my gateway oil. Thieves is amazing. It's overall wellness, first of all. It's just like everyone should be using Thieves every single day because it boosts your immune system. It really supports your immune system. So especially if you're starting to feel like something's coming on, you just have to inundate yourself with this and do it every which way. This is another vitality oil. I love to make a thieves tea with a drop of thieves, a drop of lemon, and sometimes a drop of peppermint, but thieves and lemon with some hot water and some honey, delicious and so supportive to your immune system. It's especially supportive to your respiratory system, which is one reason I found the oils. I was not in a good place with my respiratory system, and my dear friend Margaret Clay introduced the oils to me, and let's just say my life has changed. I'm trying to remain compliant. Okay, stress away. Stress away is another, smells like, I was just at the beach on vacation and I diffused this the whole time because it smells like beach. It smells like beach. Why does it smell like beach? Because it smells like relaxation. Like that's what it reminds me of. I smell it and my stress just goes away on the ocean waves. It's a beautiful blend. It's got lime and vanilla in it and it just smells so yummy. So that is wonderful to support your emotions. It's also wonderful to help you sleep at night. You can put it in the diffuser, make a little spritzer bottle with water, just like maybe 5 to 10 drops of oil in a spray bottle, fill it with water, spritz it around your pillow, and you got a nice little sleep spray, which will help you. Okay, lemon. Lemon is amazing. You know how we were talking about toxins in our body? So lemon is a wonderful oil to add to your water every morning. This is a vitality oil as well, so you can take it internally. And it alkalinizes your system. Okay, let's just talk about that for a minute. Your body is naturally acidic. When your body is acidic, disease happens, right? You do not want your body to be acidic. So just a drop of lemon in your water every morning will alkalinize your body, get it to where it needs to be. And again, citrus oils, happy, healthy, great for your emotions, and it's great immune support. And it helps with, food, right? Like it helps with our digestive system. Okay, Panaway. Let's talk about exercising at the gym a little bit too hard. All right. If you've worked out a little bit too hard and those muscles are a little bit sore when you get home, this is going to be your best friend. Now, let me tell you something. This is just a little tip from Sherry. I find because our oils are so, on the word, but anyway, they dissipate into your skin so quickly. They don't make the best massage oils on their own, right? Because they go away. So if you're putting this on your muscles, I would highly recommend that you dilute it. I love to use coconut oil with this. Put like a teaspoon of coconut oil in my palm, 1 or 2 drops of Panaway, and then you just massage away and it feels so good. It's got like this hot, cold, there's winter. This is this was actually the first blend that our founder, Gary Young, made, and he made it for himself. It used to be called Pain Away, but we are not allowed to use that word. So it's now called Panaway. But he was in a horrible logging accident and they didn't think he would ever walk again. He dealt with pain his entire life. So he made this for him. And he makes everything. Well, he just passed away. He made everything for a purpose, not for profit. There was always a reason that he would make a blend for some purpose that he had heard about. That either it was his own purpose or someone that he knew was dealing with something and he would create a blend for it. So that is wonderful for the gym and for exercising. So let's just encourage the exercising. Great for muscles and soothing. Okay, Digest. Digest, again, is a vitality oil, okay? You can ingest it. So this is an interesting smell. I know some of you love it, and I'm so happy for you. Let me just be the first to say that you do not have to love an oil to have it work. And you do not have to love an oil to use it. Use it anyway, okay? All right, so this is fabulous for your digestive system. Just fabulous. Supports. You know, eating a little bit too much, rub it on your tummy, or you can put a drop in your water and drink it. Or my favorite way is to put this into an empty veggie capsule and take it internally like a capsule. That's my favorite way to use this. But whatever you do, it works. Let me tell you, it works. And what's so great about our oils is they work both ways. The whole intention of the oils is to balance, is to bring your body into its natural state of harmony and balance, right? Our bodies were meant to work and to work well. So when we get out of it, these oils are just basically help your body to get back into that homeostasis, that beautiful balanced place. So this works both ways, guys. Depending on what you want your tummy to do, what you want your digestive system to do, if it's working overtime, it'll slow it down. If it's being sluggish, it'll speed it up. So that's what I love about it, that they all have so many uses and they just work both ways. All right, Raven. Raven is another one of my favorites because I am the respiratory queen. That is why I got into the oils. So this is definitely a support for your respiratory system. It's wonderful to put on your chest. It's very cooling. Again, I like to make a little like vapor rub type of thing with coconut oil and just rub it on my chest and breathe it. This is wonderful to diffuse if your breathing is compromised at all. It's really, really wonderful. And then I think we got through all of those, and then peace and calming. Amazing. I mean, what does the title say, right? This is great for your emotions. This is great for sleep. This will help you find your fabulous. This is a wonderful one, you guys, when you're working on your emotions and you're going through some tough stuff. This is beautiful. It is a blend and it smells divine. I like to put this, diffuse this at night. I carry it with me all the time. If I'm ever in a stressful situation and I just need to calm down, if I find myself breathing a little faster and getting this, just breathe, calms me right down. And then last but certainly not least is Valor. Valor is a blend that that is kind of like liquid courage and bravery. It's wonderful to help you face difficult situations, difficult conversations. You know, if before I do a class, I put on Valor just to make me feel valiant. There's stories about where Gary got these oils with the soldiers going into battle. Before they went into battle, they would put on a lot of these oils. So yeah, it's wonderful. My internet connection is unstable again. I don't know what to say. My I've got my little device right here. I've got what do you call it? Not the router, the booster. I've got a booster. I've done everything I can with my house to boost up my internet. So hopefully you guys are getting what I'm saying. Okay, so you get the diffuser. You also get, we must talk about Ningxia Red. We just must talk about the Ningxia Red. Okay, can we just talk about the Ningxia Red? This stuff is amazing. So if you're talking about finding your fabulous, this is overall, like this will help you find your fabulous overall. This just is overall body, right? It's our antioxidant drink. All those toxins we're talking about that you come in contact with in your food, in your personal care products, in whatever, we don't want those. So an antioxidant is what you want to fight all those free radicals that are coming at you in those horrible ways, right? This is to counteract the stuff, some of the stuff that we can't have control over, and some of the dumb stuff that we do have control over that we haven't changed yet. Change it. But drink this meanwhile. Okay, you get 2 packets of this in your starter kit, which is amazing. And then you also get, I don't know if they're still doing this because they were having trouble with this leaking, but I know they put in something extra special now. Please remind me what it is, but it was coming with the Thieves Household Cleaner, which is another way to just, okay, let's just stop and talk about taking everything out from underneath your kitchen cabinets and your laundry room and everywhere else and replacing it with one thing. One thing. That's all you need. This will replace everything that you need to clean your home. Okay, it is amazing. The bottle is only $22 if you are a Young Living member, and all you need is a capful. There are over 25 capfuls in that bottle. Do the math. It's less than $1 a bottle. And there are no chemicals in this, right? Toxin-free cleaning. Amazing. All right. And then you also get the Thieves Hand, and we can call it sanitizer now. It's called purifier on here, but we can call it sanitizer. We've just gotten the okay from the FDA to call it Thieves Hand Sanitizer. And this is fabulous. Guys, I don't go anywhere without this. You know why? You know why? I don't like using soap that's in hotels and restaurants that has chemicals in it. I'm sorry. I know it's soap and I know I need to wash my hands. So I do the best I can with the hot water, and then I come out and I put this all over my hands all the time. And it's not drying. It smells fabulous, and it's got thieves in it. So thieves is an immune booster, right? So win there, you win there. All right, so basically we've gone through everything. I'm going to give you just a little thing, a little closing here. How are we doing? Oh, we're doing pretty good. And then I'm going to open it up for questions and conversation, and love to just chat it out with you guys. But as you know, we're just gonna, I know that cancer is a buzzword, but it's a great way to kind of go home on this and get you guys aware of all the things that are under our control and things that aren't in our control. Okay, the number 2 cause of death is cancer, right? 1 in 3 cases in the US are directly linked to poor diet, physical inactivity, right? So we've already talked about the food, we've talked about the exercise, all these things are important. Chemical exposure, those are the toxins that we expose ourselves to on a daily basis with our personal care products and our sprays and our laundry detergent, right? The American Cancer Society says only 5 to 10% of all cancer cases are from gene defects. So what does that mean? 90 to 95% of cancer cases are under our control. It's what we allow in our homes, right? We are the gatekeeper of our homes. We have control over this stuff. So let's do something about it. You know, okay, I found that I'm going to read this to you because there's a lot of numbers here, but this was fascinating to me. Okay, the National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health studied 2,983 ingredients in our products in our homes, and they found that 884 were toxic. 314 of them caused biological mutations, 218 caused reproductive problems, 778 were toxic to the human body. They knew 146 caused cancer tumors, but were allowed in the United States, even though they were banned in other countries around the world. Okay, many of these chemicals are allowed in common cleaning supplies in the United States, things that are in your cabinets right now. So this is what we have to understand. There's no one looking out for us. We have to look out for ourselves. You have to look out for you. And just think about yourself. Think about your family. Do what's best for you and your family. Just like we said about, how quickly the oils get into our bodies when they're applied. Guess what? Those toxic chemicals get into your skin as well, very quickly. So you must be on high alert. You must. So what happens when a body is chemically overloaded? Well, we can see it in very large things, something as catastrophic as cancer, but most of us feel it on very lesser things, and we don't know why, like unexplained migraines, adult acne, lethargy, depression, anxiety. All of these things can be caused from toxic overload. And it's not something like, I'm just going to use my Tide just this one time. It's year after year, months after months of using these products in our homes on a daily basis. Toxic overload. So just don't do it. Just don't do it. So I would highly recommend that if you have not yet picked up a starter kit, you do it ASAP. And I'm going to be, this is kind of tacky, but I could not figure out how to do, I know how to do screen share on these things, but anyway, it just was a pain. So looky here. If you do not have a starter kit yet, and I invited you to the class, I'm going to show you how to get your kit. If someone else told you about this class, you need to call them immediately or message them and say, what is your sponsor? What is your member number so that I can get the starter kit under you? Okay. But if you have not, look at what I did. You're going to go to www.sherryhester.com and you're going to click the Order Now button. And then you're going to click Continue. You're going to choose your diffuser. You get a choice of one or two diffusers, one or the other of a diffuser for free. And then there's some really fancified diffusers that are amazing that you pay a little extra for. But if you want to get the diffuser, it comes with the starter kit, right? And then they're going to ask you, do you want to enroll in Essential Rewards? You are going to say yes. And the reason is Essential Rewards is our monthly auto shipment program. As you can tell from all that we have talked about tonight, this starter kit is just the beginning of your journey to fabulous, right? There's so much more you can do. I have not even told you about all the supplements that you can do. You can get the Ningxia Red every single month for your family. You can get all of the Thieves cleaning products for your family. You cannot do that tonight, right? You cannot do this in one shot. I mean, I guess you could if you're a millionaire, but most of us can't. So get the starter kit and then sign up for our monthly wellness box, which is the Essential Rewards. And every month you just add a little bit. Get that Thieves Cleaner, get that Ningxia Red, get that vitamin C or that Master Formula, which is our amazing multivitamin. Get these things into your homes 1 month at a time until your home is filled. Like my home right now, like everything, my toothpaste, my laundry detergent, my dishwasher detergent, everything, my shampoo. But it didn't get that way overnight. There's no way. I had to order it 1 month at a time. I'm going to order this month, right? So yes, so you're going to say yes, and you're going to, and by the way, you don't have to say yes. This is just me putting pressure on you to say yes, because I want what's best for you. And there's so many perks, which I'll talk to you about later if you want to know. This is not a class on that, but there's so many perks to it. So you do want to do it. And you get free stuff and all that stuff. And then you definitely want to use your first order of your premium starter kit as your first ER order, so you don't have to spend more money. I mean, it's just a no-brainer. It's like saving you money. So anyway, the starter kit, it has a value of over $400. I mean, way over $400 with all of those oils and the diffuser and all those other little things that you get. It's only $165. It is the only thing in Young Living that is over half off, and it always is, and it's amazing. This is a no-brainer, guys. $165 to get started on your journey to fabulous and on your journey to wellness. It's a no-brainer. So I have a special offer for those of you who are watching tonight, and this is the month of July. We're getting near the end of the month of July. So if you're watching this as a replay, I'm sorry. But if you watch this and you order your first premium starter kit before August 1st, I will also send you a free orange vitality oil. Orange is one of my favorites. Again, talking about citrus, lots of good vibes and good feelings. This just makes me happy all the time. I just smell it and I'm happy. I put it in my hands, I'm happy. I put a drop in my water, I'm happy. It's just a great oil. So if you order before August 1st, I will throw this in for you and I will mail this to you. If you're already a member and you're watching this and you're not on Essential Rewards yet, do I have a great incentive for you? And those of you who already are on Essential Rewards are going to be going, oh man, I wish you would have done that when I signed up. Because if you sign up for Essential Rewards, oh no, my internet connection is unstable and I'm going to wait because you need to hear this. Okay, I hope I'm back. All right, because you need to hear this. If you sign up for Essential Rewards before August 1st, you are going to get a free Red Shot. Okay, let's just talk about Red Shot for just 1 second. You cannot buy it. You cannot go to youngliving.com and buy this. Sorry, folks, you cannot. This is a very, very special oil. You can only get this oil at convention, at our Young Living convention once a year, in the Ninja Red bar, in the Club Red. It's kind of sort of made to go into your Ninja because, man, it makes your Ninja taste great. It has in it tangerine, mandarin, lime, grapefruit, cassia, which has a very cinnamon flavor, and spearmint. It is divine. So putting this in your Ninja Red is so good. I love to just diffuse it, actually. I love the way this smells. It's like fruity and minty, spearmints and like cassia, which is like the cinnamon. Oh, it smells so good. So anyway, this is a very special oil. So if anybody here signs up for Essential Rewards before August 1st, I will give you one of these. All right. So anyway, I am going to unmute everybody. How about that?